Uh, First of all, thank you so much, guys. I mean, we were not expecting, to grow this fast on Discord. Uh, we are now around 420 odd people and 410 odd people. It's only 2 weeks, and we are in, and uh, we have few announcements to make. We have library that we are also working on. The people at we have some official members, and we are also working on our open source library. We'd like to have some, like we like to invite some of you. We are going to also announce a proposal. I want to talk about the community sponsorship and the interest that we are getting, and a bit on the roadmap. So if you look at here on, we have Panindra Ritesh Perumal from the official member list, and we're going to announce more official members as well, when we go in the near future. I see Anubhav has joined. I don't know if Anubhav you can hear us, and if
Yes, I
you
can hear you.
yeah, so just we just started it.
Yes, yes, yes.
I just want you to probably give a walkthrough if you want.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so starting off with the server, like, should I share my screen and
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
please.
everyone can see now? That would be better. Okay, I can't share my screen. I'll just do a like voiceover what we have on the server.
Okay, so should I
Yeah,
share
it's
my
on
screen?
stage. You can't share. I mean, if you can, yes, but I don't think so. It's allowed on.
See if you can see my screen.
Okay, yes, it works.
Cool.
Okay, so let's start off with the server guide and stuff. So maybe Sonu has all the roles, so you guys will be able to see all the hidden channels we have with us. So it's fine. Maybe nothing really too much for them.
Okay, so if you look at here, this is how the server looks like. We have our event where we announce, like you can see the events over here. The more events in near future, we'll be announcing it over here. And then we have a lot of roles, members, internal that we have set it up, which is not for you. We have some server stat, which is not for you. Then we have announcement. Now, announcement is something where we announce any new updates or upcoming events that we have on the community. In this Discord community, we do announcements here. Uh, we also like it also has some bot which fetches some latest videos from YouTube as well. This is like more internal. We have a job updates channels where we kind of like we announce job opportunities we have in our own peer, or we have somebody we are working with. If they have opportunities like startups, the enterprises, they kind of comes and says, okay, there are the opportunities. Can you also announce in your community? And that's what we do as well. So you can look at a couple of opportunities that I created myself, for the company that I kind of consult with, work with. So you have these opportunities, Gen AI engineer, full stack developer. You can directly reach out to the Spock here, which are there in the bill. Like, look at here, right? It's contact. You can also reach out to them. So we have job updates. We also have sponsors, stakeholders, and partners. Now I'll take it one by one. Sponsors are we are talking with a lot of
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm back. Okay, just one more thing to add, then we can continue.
Mhm,
In the registrations channel, we also wanted to make our first announcement around this.
mhm.
So maybe if you can click there. Okay, so if you are part of any major organization and you have a major role there, so you can apply for stakeholder role and we'll have some extra perks for you ready. And maybe if you also want to sponsor some hackathons and events for the community through AI Anytime, you can apply in the second form. You can see registration for sponsors. And in the third section, you have register. So in any case, if you just want to, I mean, support the community, the merge out the community and maybe boost it out, you can register for partners. And the fourth thing that we'll have with us is, okay, am I audible? Just a
Yeah, yeah, go
second.
on.
Okay, I'm audible. Okay. And okay, so the last thing that is going to be announced this week itself is we're going to have so we have this and we'll be allowing people to apply for the Gen AI professional role where you guys would be able to, post your gigs and whatever you do related to Gen AI, and maybe you want to sell your services. So you could just do it right here. There would be a link. So the link
Yeah, I think we lost you, Anwar, but just to summarize what he was trying to say, that we're gonna have one more addition over here when it comes to forms, that that will help you if you want to sell your services, if you provide freelancing gigs and whatnot, you can just come here and register. I think that's also coming up soon in the next few days. I was talking about sponsors. We are getting a lot of sponsorship opportunity. I'll be honest, when we will keep it transparent with the community, we are getting sponsors, but we are very strategic about it. We don't want to work with anyone who just come and say, okay, I want to work with you. So we're gonna have some good open source LLM providers who are trying to, I'll not name them, but we are talking with them. We are also talking with one of the largest GPU providers in the world. We'll see how we can bring it over here. So we're also dealing with them, and I'll keep you updated very soon here. So that's on its sponsors. Then we have stakeholders. If you are someone who has a leadership role in an enterprise like a CXO, or if you are a startup founder in your startups, you can also utilize stakeholder chat. So that's for stakeholders. We have partners. We're going to also bring up other communities in the same Discord server that we have. So we have our partners chat where we can also talk with partners, and and then we have our community where introduction, you have to introduce. And I think it's good, guys, if you introduce yourself, because uh, we help each other, right? There are a lot of opportunities. We help each other, and we have been helping each other to grow in our career. And these guys are, most of you already know about it, who has worked with me or who has worked with any one of us in the community. So it's better if you introduce yourself, and if there's an opportunity, we can of course discuss. We have global chat where, like, you can look at, right, Ajinkya has been one of our uh, members who have been really active, sharing some updates, whatever is happening across the GenAI ecosystem. And that's what we do in global chat. We have verified chat if you are a community pillar, like the first town hall, whoever has joined. And then we have community pillars for them, and we're also going to announce giveaways in the next few minutes. Ritesh will take over. We have we have leaderboards, and you guys can see, right, the leaderboards based on your engagements, based on how you kind of like help each other or whatever you do at Discord. And then we have memes. I think it's important, right? Uh, IQ is really important to develop. You can develop IQs, and it's not only about going and building a chatbot. I always say anybody can build a chatbot. It's 5 minute thing to build a LangChain basis, looking at a LangChain documentation, or going to any other YouTubers, not mine. Go to any other YouTubers, watch a 30 minutes video, and you build a chatbot. It's not about chatbot. If you want to really grow in your career, I'm not giving you GAN, but I have seen this with people. You need to look about a lot of other things apart from technology when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to memes, it comes to that humanitarian thing that you do. It's really important, if you really want to grow faster in your career. So I think we also believe in memes. We kind of keep on posting memes here. We do hackathons. I have posted today something about European Meta AI startup. If you are a startup based out of Europe, do register over here. We kind of announce, Manas and team based out of the New Delhi. They have Code Cubicle, a community again where they kind of keep doing this stuff, hackathons and webinars and whatnot, right? And then we have other hackathons coming up. We have a suggestions channel where we believe that we have to keep improving what we do, and we are also taking a lot of feedbacks from all of you. And if you have any feedbacks, like you can see a dedicated GitHub repo channel, and I think Ajinkya, we are working on that. We are trying to create a bot that will bring up all the top GitHub repo here in the Discord. And then we have already have this project showcase, that we call it project showcase over here. You can see somebody has posted Snap Intel right by here. So, and then we have Stop Shop that Anubhav just mentioned about freelancing gigs, selling your services and whatnot. So that will be here pretty soon. We have help channel. We have some advocates, which who are really active in data science, Gen AI, and generic development fields. You can see Kalyan has been a Kaggle master when it comes to data science. He has been really active over here, and a lot of people, so they all helping each other. I think I'm the least active, I'll say, to be honest. Okay, and then have development, and then we have economy playground, music playground, and town halls, and some other things. So this is how the Discord looks like. I'll go back, and I'll probably stop streaming now, at least on this one, and I'll open this. I'll pass it over to probably Ritesh, if you want to announce the winners for, or Anubhav is also back, and any one of you, if you want to just take over for the giveaways.
Yep, sure. Anubu, you going first?
I think he has issues. I think let's start.
Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen. So let's start with something like a fun game. Okay. So yeah, just let me know if it's visible.
Yep.
Okay. So here we are. So what we will be doing today is whoever is present in this town hall, apart from those who are in the team members, right? So we are announcing three giveaways, right on the spot. That would be a three merchandise T-shirts from AI Anytime, and so just hold on your fingers, cross, and hope that your name comes up. And let's give it a first spin. So here we go. Okay, so first name comes up is Smriti Ranjan.
Very nice. Smriti Ranjan.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yep, congrats. Okay, then let's give it again a spin. Okay, that's Satyajit. Satyajit, congratulations to you. The last and final one, guys.
I hope I get it, man. Okay.
Our name is not.
फिर से करना पड़ेगा. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so who is this? Can you please tell your original name?
Tell us
we,
the
ca-
real
we
name.
can't
Huh? Tell us the
we,
real name.
we
Okay.
can't see.
Somebody I could see somebody was requesting it for a speaker. I think. But anyway, I think we
Okay.
can take a note. I mean, that's fine. We
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I noted it down. Yep, so that was it from my side. I guess Anubhav is having some trouble
Yes,
with his
I'm
mic.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. Okay. Yep. Over to you, Anubhav.
Yeah, so I just wanted to announce the giveaway winner for the Discord Nitro. So if we go to the leaderboard, we can see hold up the list of all the top users we have. So we have number one position is holding DR Sharma 24.
Who is this DR Sarma? Do we
So
know?
man, whoever it is, if you're on the town hall right now, I'll just quickly ping it as well.
Okay. Let me stop
Okay,
streaming
I
because.
think this guy is not in the server. He probably just left.
Okay, he left the server itself.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah.
So did he left the server? Then if he left the server, then who is second, right? Is Ajinkya who kind of leads it, right? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, Sonu, you are audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
So I think Anubhav is facing some issues. It's fine. If whoever Dr. Samar, whoever was not server anymore, so the winner is Ajinkya. So Ajinkya leads it. So congrats. I mean we like him, he's been really active. So congrats Ajinkya for everything that you have been doing. In the community, you have been really passing your knowledge and of course helping each other. So Ajinkya has, and I think we are good. I think we don't have any other giveaways announcement. Should I move to the other updates? All right, guys.
Yeah,
So you want to say anything?
actually, I just wanted to share the T-shirt, right? Those who won, so they'll get this, so they can have a look. This is what they'll get.
Oh yeah, the
It'll
limited
suit you
time.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
limited edition one.
it's designed with love. It has all everything. And the day you learn all the stack mentioned here, Eventually, Sonu would update this, but right now, if you get all this, then you'll be a pro at Gen AI, right? And congrats to all the winners, the three winners who got that t-shirt, and hope you don this and share your photos with us. Carry on, guys.
Fantastic. No, I think good. We'll not take a lot of more time, guys. The major announcement is, uh, see, we are getting a lot of opportunities. A lot of people wants to work with AI anytime, and there is no brainer why they want to work with it, because we all are, most of us, are self-learned people, or we are self-taught programmers. And most of us, I know, I see, when I see Ritesh, when I see, Panindra, I see these guys and a lot of other guys. They are people with raw expertise. They are not people who give a lot of gyan, coming and giving a lot of gyan, talking a lot of big things, and will give you a small problem. Then it's difficult for people to solve. So a lot of people wants to work, because our idea is to form a not profit organization. We are registering it out as well. We'll share these updates pretty soon in the community. We are registering it as a not profit non-profit. We are not going to make any money out of it. So when there is a sponsorship coming, when there is a research collaboration coming, we will utilize those funds that we are getting for the community. So our official members can go to conferences, can participate in these events, can organize events locally, and that's where we're gonna utilize this fund. And we get a lot of cloud credits. We already have got cloud credits for the community. We are getting it from organizations. Probably I will not name them because we are not under any official announcements, but we still got it. So we are doing cutting edge research. We are writing research papers, and I can see some questions. I think we can talk about that in a better, in later, in a in offline probably. And what I was saying is that we are getting a lot of sponsorship opportunity, research opportunities, and we are going to have more people in the community. And people in other countries want to represent AI anytime. I'm talking about our neighbor country like Pakistan, for example. And Preetham, you have some compute, reach out to Panindra, our member, he will help you. People in other part of the world, they're reaching out and asking for, how can we represent, how can we do a local chapter over there, and we're going to announce it. I'm talking about our neighboring country like Pakistan as well, and we're already talking with some people over there. So a lot of opportunities coming in, and all of you, can utilize this opportunity. If it's job updates, if it's internship, if you have to write a research paper, we are also doing a few research for a couple of things that we are doing, and I will show through a PPT as well in a bit. But couple of things that we are doing is, we are also going to propose new benchmarking data sets for Indic LLM, the regional LLMs that we have, not only about the Hindi language, but any other languages which are too low level languages like Mathili, Konkan, for example, or Marathi, for example. How can we propose benchmarking data sets, for better eval? So that is something that we are currently doing within our small group of 10 to 12 people. We're also working on a library, and I will jump on, on that PPT on library. And let me just share my screen, and let me know if you guys can see it. So just give me a, and guys, if you can confirm you can see my screen, let me know. Is my screen visible? Ritesh or Panindra, what do you see?
Yes. Yes, Sonu.
Yeah.
You are
A
visible.
PPT. Yep.
Okay, cool. Fine. So guys, we are working on an agent ops library. Okay. We have a framework. We're going to talk about it. And the most sought or the most prominent use case right now when it comes to Gen AI ecosystem is AI agent. Everybody wants to work with it. I present to hundreds of VCs, for my venture that I'm doing, and even VCs are aware of AI agents. Trust me when I say that. And it's not rocket science, because that's where the money is, because the investment coming in, the hype is there about AI agent. It has its own value. I'm not going to deny that it has real values. We have solved some complex problems with AI agents with better accuracy than the normal LLM powered generic application that we used to build, like, or self query retriever that we used to build right earlier with basic RAG and stuff. So it has value. Now the enterprises are slow when it comes to adopting this fast moving technology, and AI agent is part of that, because If you look at AI agents, go and today and use Crew AI or LangGraph or whatever you use to build. First of all, if you have multi-agentic flow, it will take 5 minutes. If you have multi-agentic flow to do something, and latency is a problem, and there are other ways to handle this. We're going to talk about that in the later part of the PPTs. So latency is a problem, and cost is a big problem. I always keep a threshold value on my OpenAI dashboard. I have a budget limit of $30, for example, in a month if I'm trying something, if I'm creating videos. But when I create videos on AI agent, I always have to, increase the values. Okay, increase the budget or the threshold values that I have. So cost is a problem, latency is a problem, and the biggest problem among all of these are observability. It's black box. You use Serper Dev, it goes on internet, fetches some 10 links, you pass it that links to an LLM, it generates something, and you just respond that as an output. Where are the explainability? So there's a typo. See, explaining LLMs is again a very difficult thing. AI explainability when it comes to large language model, you know, which is difficult. Not going that technical, but imagine if you have 7 billion parameters and you have so much of eigen values in different eigen spaces. If you look at the statistics, explaining these values are again very difficult. So if you go deeper into this tech, explaining AI models are always complex. When it comes to large language models, which are really probabilistic and the outputs are not that determined, it always comes up with a new output. So even if you have some restrictions or limitations with seed and whatever, or you do a better prompt engineering, you never know. It can break out anytime because you don't have that control. So observability is important if you want AI adoption within bigger companies, within enterprises. I was seeing some of the comments in the WhatsApp group that it's all proof of concepts. We are not taking AI to production because there are reason for it. You are not doing it the right way, right? Focus on data strategy, governance, responsibility. There are ways you can still do that. Of course, we're not 100%, but you can again mitigate the risks, whatever associated with it. So I think that's important, and that's where ops part comes in. So building a solution is one thing, and then the maintaining and the operations part of it, and it's not new. We have been seeing with AI ops earlier. We have used a lot of frameworks and tools available when it comes to ML ops and AI ops. We have ML flow, we have Apache Airflow, we have a lot of other things that we used to use earlier within our organization. I used to do that. And currently, when it comes to AI agent, we have Langsmith. We have recently I created a video on Agent Ops. I liked it. It was good, decent, and they all provide you this observability features with your LLM workflow or the AI agent workflow. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to build an open source library that will help you with the ops part of AI agents. We already have a boilerplate framework ready. You can see it's already right now, it's private, we are working on it, and this is what it currently does. It helps you with token consumption, and I will show you how we are doing it. I'll give you a quick glimpse how easy it is when we build it. The high level abstract classes, you just only have to just initiate and then just run your agent, and then everything, all the logs will be monitored. So we are looking at token consumption, we are looking at cost, we are looking at prompt context responses. As of now, we are looking at the time durations. We are also trying to work a bit on carbon footprint, trying to find out based on what kind of machine you are using, what kind of models you are using. We're trying to come up with a carbon emissions based on the stack that you have. And the most important thing, which is the evals, right? We are looking at how can we measure accuracy. Might not be the right word when it comes to agentic workflows, but there are different evals that we are looking at: the hallucinations, the biasness, the contextual similarities, whatever, right? So we have these in our scope right now. A framework is ready, will give access to people who are interested. We have collaborators, we have a form that will show it, but this is what we currently have. Our current scope is right now, we whatever we have built so far works good with Crew AI, and we'll show a demo. I'm going to publish a video on YouTube as well pretty soon on this. uh, we are right now working on Crew AI, and we want to go with LangGraph, AutoGen, and Agency Swarm as well in near future, in the next few months. And we need support from you guys, whoever is interested. If you have more people, if you have more hands, because we all are working people, we all work, we all are. Some of you are also students, academia, right? We do not have all the time to dedicate on this. That's why our scope is limited. We have Crew AI, but then we have other things as well in the pipeline. Call to action: we are inviting all the open source contributor. I myself is a huge open source lover. When I started my YouTube channel, it was all open source. I created a lot of videos on open source, and that's why it was like I got a good traction on that because I was working with Llama CPP, C transformers, VLLM, whatever, and very early, and then later it become huge. So I like to work with open source stack as much as possible, but then we all know the limitations, but that's fine. So we need people who can work with us, who can equally contribute, and who can equally who can equally and proudly say that that's what we have built it. It's all the team that we have built it, right? So we want to work on library that we already have a base. We want to create documentation pages, so we're going to use GitHub pages, or we're going to use any other specifications like Swagger and whatnot if required. And then we're also working on review paper where Divyans is taking the lead. You can reach out to him. We're going to do a preprint of that pretty soon on this activity that we are doing. We are looking for coders. Most of you are coders, but not everybody is really technical. So we are also looking at program leaders who can really manage this program, who are also AI advocates. We are looking people who can advocate for these open source initiatives. When it comes to community, don't worry about peer guys. Take a phone call to get this published in the biggest media house in India. Those are not a problem. PR is good. We can do all the PRs if required, to be honest. So AI advocates, program leaders, and coders. And then we have a Google form that would like to share. I'll take a pause, go back to Discord. We have a lot of questions. Uh, okay, I think the forms are shared by Ritesh. You can see in the chat. Go through this form and please. Uh, uh, yeah, I see a lot of questions. There's a question by B Nav. Okay, I get the need to evaluate the carbon emissions of the machines, but how will it affect agentic implementation and monitoring? I think that's a very good question, B Nav. We can discuss about it. Very sensitive topic. Sustainability is the agenda for a lot of enterprises. But I think Ritesh has shared it. I will go back on the screen sharing and I will show you the current code. Okay, probably I can run it as well, but it will take a bit of time. But let me. Uh, you guys can still see my screen, right? Okay, so I'll go back to VS Code. Can you guys confirm you guys can see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
We can.
Cool,
Yes, yes.
cool. So this is how we are currently, and we have a boilerplate. As I said, we have crew. You can see crew AI monitoring. We already run a build. We have used Python build. That's why you can see a few extra folder like dist. There's an egg info file. If you have built Python libraries previously, you know what I'm talking about. There are some dist, there are some tests. Ignore these folders for now. This is where we are coding everything. We have different files. You can see carbon emissions, logging setup. We have monitoring, where we are monitoring a few things. We are right now using GPT-2 encoding for tick token to count the token cost. One of the examples. How are we counting tokens? Of course, we're going to improve this. There are a lot of other encoders that we're going to use, but if you look at this part here, we are using this encoding to look at the number of tokens and whatnot. So we have different files. We have pricing. Right now, we are only working with GPT-4 and Crew AI, but we're going to bring up more closed source LLMs. We have carbon emissions. We have logging setup. We have different files. And once you build this, how easy it is. So let me show that. So if you look at here, we call it Crew AI monitoring right now. Okay, because our scope is limited and Crew AI is booming, guys. The creator of Crew AI, Joe, he has done a great job, by the way, for the community. And we are looking forward how we can work together. We might do something, I'll let you know. So from Crew AI monitoring, we are, bringing up the modules called monitor and setup logging. This is how you bring up your own ENV. So I'm using Azure OpenAI, but if you have OpenAI or if you want to use Olama and whatnot or Grok, whatever, you have to just bring up here, right? So this is fine. I'll just give a space. And you just have to do two things. You have to set up the logging that you are importing it from the library. And then you have to initialize the monitor. That's it. And then you go into your Crew AI agentic flow, the way you first define agents. And you can see we have an LLM defined, and then you define a couple of agents. So one agent is researcher, the other agent is writer. You can see it over here. You can also pass some tools. I'm not using it. So for example, if you are using a couple of tools, you can pass it in this agents. If you have to connect with internet, you can pass to Tavelai or Serper or whatever here in the researcher. And then we have a couple of tasks, that which agent will do which task over here. You can see it. And then we are defining our crew. Not going this is not a tutorial on Crew AI, guys, so just ignoring it, but these are really fascinating when I see sequential, hierarchical, whatever. So this is how you define crew. And then we have our function. for task and token uses that we are using it, and just execute and monitor. So on this function that we run. So right now, as it is very simple. I mean, run this code, it will give you the entire logs. So I'm not running it. Takes like 5 to 10 minutes to do that because it's still not that. It's really in early stages. Then the idea here is to not only have a CLI based library, but to use some webhooks in the backend that can send data back to a dashboard. So probably using a Streamlit dashboard for all the logs, or using some React dashboard for all the logs, right? So the way AgentOps or Langsmith that it's not rocket science, we can do it easily. Probably we are working on it, but this is how simple it is. So we are inviting, you know, we are inviting this proposal. If you guys are interested, fill the form. And this is just the start. We have a couple of more engagements line up. A research paper, this open source libraries. We're gonna sponsor our members, from our side. When it comes to cloud credits, when it comes to somebody needs something on cloud, we have these clouds to work with. Okay, so uh, let us know what you feel, and this is what I wanted to show you in this presentation about this library. Um, and I'll take a pause and I'll see if any of our teammates wants to say anything. Ritesh, Panindra, Divyans, Perumal, Anuvo, if you want to say anything.
I think it's all good. My internet just doesn't support me today, so I'll just do a
No,
pass
no,
on
no
this. But
worries.
yeah,
No
all
worries,
good.
no worries. I think we all understand. So let's see if there are any question. I think Preetham has some interest in research. I think we can follow up, Preetham. I'll probably personally follow up with you. I know Preetham, by the way, guys. He's a great guy. I know him for a while. He's trying a lot of things to do, and I think we will support him. Uh, so if you guys don't have any questions, I'll just close this by saying that thank you so much, for uh, joining Discord, and we will grow. To be honest, we'll keep on growing. AI is like that. Wherever I go, people are only talking about it. So we'll keep on growing, but we same time we want to be really humble. We want to help each other. We want to work together on multiple engagements, opportunities, and we'll be building applications. We'll be launching libraries. We'll be writing research. We'll be keep on doing it. Okay, so the next target for the server is 500. I think we'll reach it in a week. We already 420, 430. So 500 is the next target. And if you need anything from us, feel free to reach out to me. Probably you have my numbers because we first started with a WhatsApp group. So you all have my numbers. Let us know if you need anything. You can also write it to our email, and we're gonna collaborate. If you have anything for us, you can help us, the community, to grow. We'll keep it everything transparent. That's why we are forming a not profit. We are not going to fraud or make money like edtech startups or edtech communities. We are not that. We don't have time for that. Really busy people here. So uh, I'll keep it here. Tony says, any thoughts on Pune chapter? I don't know, Ritesh, probably you are closest to Pune. You are in Nasik. Tony can help us get into Pune. So let us know if you have anybody in Pune. We can plan something. You uh, I think Tony will reach out to. I'll reach out to you about this. We are planning something in different part. We also have Hyderabad Python user group. Kalyan is from that community. He's a leader of their group, and we keep doing here in Hyderabad. But traveling to Pune, a lot of logistics required. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, follow all the channels on Discord. Look, use the registrations links, and that's all. I think Anvo and Ritesh, we can wrap this up, right? If we don't have anything.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. So
Manu, we can.
this last thing, maybe if you can show a thumbs up, or whoever who can turn the video on the stage, just show a thumbs up. We'll take a screenshot, right? This is second town hall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I think I'm
Okay.
on video, guys. I don't know. Okay,
Okay, just show a thumbs up. I'll just take a screenshot.
Chalo, let's everyone come.
sir, you are not on screen, Anvo. Okay, I don't know.
I don't have my internet is messed up, man. I
No
just
worries,
can't do
no
it.
worries. Let's take a screenshot, guys.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. No, we can't see your thumb. Yeah, it's nice. Um,
Done.
Perfect. Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining our second town hall. We'll keep doing it because that's our family, we believe. Not have nothing else to do in life, to be honest. So I've dedicated all my life, to AI and the community. So you guys have a lot of things. I'm talking about myself. I don't have anything to do, to be honest, on weekends. So we'll keep doing it. Thank you so much once again and keep supporting. And then we wrap our town hall.